People don't even know that the rate at which government sell land 2 years ago, government allocated, is not the rate they're selling it. They sold it last year, and it's not the rate they're selling it now. So some of the times, these people will also sell what they bought, even though some people overhype the price. Okay, and I said this: the fact that a property is also affordable does not mean that everything is well with that property. Because I've seen some property in Ekpe recently that the noise was everywhere. Everybody was talking about that property. Everybody made it. The noise was, oh my God, it was giving some people headache. Some of us were having headache. And that property, I'm sorry, some people will weep on that property. Hi guys, welcome to another episode on Tea Talk with Goodness Usman, your #1 real estate talk show in Africa. And thanks to each and every one of you who keep coming back to watch the show every week. Honestly, you all are the real MVP. So hey, you know how we do this on the show. I always advise that when you want to listen to it, make sure that you are in a very comfortable state, and of course join in our ritual. So it's up to you if you're getting a glass of water, a glass of juice, wine, a cup of tea, cup of coffee, whatever it is that works for you. But just ensure that you get one of those and then sit down, relax, and let's engage in this conversation. Yes, on this show, we talk about everything to anything regarding real estate investment in the Nigerian real estate market. And our goal is to help you that you're intending investor in this market, or you're an existing investor, to get the right information so that when you're investing fully armed with the right information. And only then would you be getting high return on your investment. Because a lot of people, in my years, I've seen a lot of people who invest for the wrong reason. So anyway, let's get right into today's conversation. And then I'm just going to start with me taking my green tea. Shall we? Whoa, always a pleasure taking green tea. So let's get right into today's topic. So today we're going to be talking about properties that are on price increase. There are so many properties that are going to be experiencing price increase, both in land and in houses. So I just thought, okay, let's quickly address these properties. Let's quickly talk about them, and then this way you're also getting yourself the information. Some of you might not know yet that the prices will be increasing, and probably you have an interest in investing in it. And then you, after watching this, know that okay, it's about time you come make your reservation, right? All right. Anyways, we'll go right into that. I know that we are in a critical time in our country, and at the time you are watching this video, the fate of the next president of our beloved country has been decided. Well, I'm shooting this way before then, so we're looking forward to who the next person is going to be. But my prayer is whoever gets to win, that that person's time will be a better time for us all in this country. We look forward to a better Nigeria every day. And like I usually say, we can lose hope. Yes, because hope is what keeps us alive. If there's no hope, then what's the point of life itself? So hey, I am keeping the hope alive, and I know that a lot of people out there also are keeping the hope alive. All right, so getting back straight into the properties that are going to be having price increase. Now we have them in two phases. Some are going to be ending in a couple of days' time. Just in 3 days' time, the price will be reviewed upward. And for some, it's going to be 9 days' time, 10 days' time, thereabout. But whichever one you're out to invest in, my job here is to ensure that you know that you're aware that these prices will be reviewed upward. And so you don't come back days after, weeks after, or months after when these prices have been reviewed upward, and then you see my old video pop up and it's like, oh, I have to buy it at that price. And I get to see people who say, ah, goodness, only I the balance, you can do a magic. I mean, people at that point, people will start giving me different kind of titles that I don't understand. Oh, should be you're a top realtor. Oh, da 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 da. Just so that you want me to go and get it for you at the old price. Well, a lot of the time is Yoruba. You know, my Yoruba people. Oh God, I love Yoruba language. I wish I understand some of these things in Igbo to say, because I know Igbo also has those small adjustments that they put in things. I know that also, of course. Now, when Yoruba will say, ah, oko to ti lo, to fi went, you got it. Olongwa was like, you have come, you have go. Honestly, at that point when you come and say, I want to buy thermal grain at the 18 million naira per plot, not at the 22 million naira per plot. There's no magic I can perform, to be honest, because I mean that's like in the past, and that's why I always take my time to do this. I make sure that I do 3, 4, 5 reminders as much as I can on different kind of properties, so that people get to see it. Okay, people get to get aware. I know that sometimes some people don't, because maybe some, I understand those who sometimes that's just the first time they're coming across the property and the price that already changed. Well, at that point, there's nothing you and I can do than to you to buy it at the current price. But for those who know, some people, they will wait. They know about the property. We'll start talking about it before it's been brought into the market. They will wait. It's brought into the market. They will wait until the price is now what is now increased, and then they now come to you and expect you to do magic. I've come across quite some interesting people, but I also love the fact that a lot of the time, all my clients are super amazing people. You see some interesting people that I come across, they don't eventually buy property for me. I'm always very sad, because I mean, I always say it on this channel, and I'm proud of it, that all my clients, they are amazing, super great people, awesome people. Okay, so yes, back to this expectation. You come and say, I want to get it, and then they tell you, oh, you're not a, some people will quote and say, you're not a good realtor, you're not a professional realtor if you cannot go back and negotiate for me. In fact, some will say, oh, they will make reference to another realtor. Oh, this realtor was able to get a, that realtor was able to get. See, in a nutshell, just know that's when you have a property, opportunity to buy a property, and you have done your analysis and you like it, it's better you make a mind on time and buy into that property at the current price. If you don't buy it at the current price and the price is being reviewed upward, if I can, I probably might still negotiate something for you. But a lot of the time, when we get to negotiate these things, it's not usually that old price. It's just somewhere in between, okay? And I don't like to even find myself in that situation where I'm getting to now negotiate. It's even sweeter to negotiate when the person, okay, maybe you're buying Fairmont Green, you're bringing all the cash at once. Then it's sweeter to negotiate at that point. Even the company you're negotiating with, because it's cash, it's bulk cash, it's called cash flow. You can come in from cash flow and say, okay, and this is cash flow now. This is dropping the entire money, and this person is buying 4, 5, 6, 7 plots and all of that. But when you're coming and saying, oh, you just have the 1 million initial deposit or 2 million initial deposit, and then it's going to do 24 months payment, everybody's going to be like, madam, are you serious? So I don't like to find myself in that situation, and that's why I get to do this work that I'm doing, part of what I'm doing now, which we have started the countdown on some of these properties. So quickly, let's go to which of the property. Of course, I've mentioned the first one. It wasn't supposed to be the first one, but since I've mentioned it, I'll just speak it as the first one. Fairmont Green and Smart Estates. Now, we all have known, you guys have seen it. This is a property that is strategically located in Ibejuleki. I've done a lot of mini documentaries about Ibejuleki, what's happening currently. I've done more. Some we're yet to upload the update. We have a recent update for 2023 of what's happening at the different factories, industries in Ibejuleki, which we're going to be uploading in a couple of days. However, what I'm saying is that this property is just strategically located, and I've always been preaching that if you can, you should buy into Ibejuleki just to position yourself right for what is coming, the third largest commercial hub in Africa. So yeah, this happens to be opposite the proposed airport, or the new airport coming to Lekki. And let me tell you, apart from this airport, the fact that what's going to happen around, a couple of other things that's coming, that is already existing, the Dangote refinery, Lekki seaport, the Lekki free trade zone, Alara City, so many other things that are around this place is one of the reasons why you should invest in this particular property. There are so many others around there. Now, this falls into a government scheme, which I have always said that this is one of the best properties to buy into in Lagos because it gives you all shades of security. This is a government bought sold this land, and it has a C of O. So currently the prices is still selling at if you know, so there's been sometimes we go all inclusive, so that we don't go all inclusive. So hey, don't worry, if you see it at 18 million naira, is not all inclusive. But if you see it at 21,250, it is all inclusive. Developmental fee, deed of assignment, survey included for the 500 square meter, and of course we have the 300 square meter right there. The price is going on the screen as we speak. Now that's for residential. We have told you about the commercial plots which the company had introduced. I mean, so this is the real commercial. I can go all and on about the advantages of buying into a commercial plot because I've always said it. What is the point of having to invest in the third largest commercial hub and you don't own commercial properties? It would be nice if you actually do. I mean, a couple of people are bought, a couple of my clients have bought residential, so I'm also one of the people rooting to say you should buy commercial as well. Even if you don't have an idea of what you're going to do with it, you don't want to do a warehouse, you don't want to do an hotel, you don't want to build a complex, you don't want to do any of that, no problem. But you buying it, holding it, land banking it, and then in the nearest couple of years, some people who want to do all of that will buy it from you, and then you are getting return on your investment. So it's still a win-win for you. So let's not be one-way transitional about these things. Don't look at it as from one angle only in terms of, oh, I'm not interested in doing all of those things and all that. Maybe you even think that you are not interested in doing all of those. Now, as these developments of foods, as the place gets built up more, it becomes very, really, really, really transactional, and it becomes the real commercial hub, right? These things, the activities there, we suggest to you. Maybe you are in your you might be at your retirement time, and then you just need something to do. You will find that a lot of interesting things you can do that's going to be bringing money to you day to day, weekly, monthly, whichever way you do it. So there's going to be a lot of new business ventures that's going to come into these places that are yet to even come. That's why I always say that it's always safer to invest in land and just invest now. What you're going to do with your investment, it is that time that will suggest it to you. I've said it before and I will say it again. There are businesses that are in vogue now that people are making money by that they will not make money with it again in another half a decade, maybe maximum a decade time. There were things that was bringing in money for a lot of people half a decade ago, 2 decades ago, that now is no longer sustainable or no longer even in business. I mean, no longer sustainable actually. So you should just play safe, invest now that you can with the resources that you have, rather than putting it in the bank. Put it here, and then when it catches up with you, when the development comes, development is catching up with your existing investment there. It might take a bit of time, but that time will come. Have you guys even noticed how fast time runs? I mean, we're in 2023. I mean, really, and then we're in February, crossing into March. Meanwhile, yeah, that's my birth month. Monday, another birthday is coming. I mean, I just said that right here. See, I can't believe it. When did I know my last birthday? Now we're going to have another birthday in a couple of weeks. You see what I'm talking about? Anyway, so that's promograting for you guys. Either you're buying into the residential or you're buying into the commercial. See, I tell you, you're you're not going to regret in any of them. So you cannot afford the commercial of 50 million naira per 1,000 square meter. Let me say this again. You know, when people say, oh, 50 million naira, 1,000 square meter, madam, is too expensive. Goodness, is too expensive. It's 1,000 square meter. So if I beat it down to 500 square meter that you are used to, it's 25 million naira. So you're buying, I mean, okay, I feel like that price is fair enough. Anyways, let's move away from Fairmont Green. So that's Fairmont Green. So now I'll go to the next property, which is on the mainland. So we introduced Kora City in a Sherry Opic after Beggar some couple of weeks ago. Now they did a promo on it, running it at a 10% discount. Now that promo we end in a couple of days' time, the same time with Fairmont Green. So if you're not interested, if you're someone that's interested on the mainland, of course, you guys know us on this channel. We got it covered. We try to be all round pegs. We don't just want to sell just one location for you. We want to give you other places because we believe that you need to spread your investment as an investor. I mean, we have the booming area, of course, no doubt, but then you can also invest in some other places and there's just have multiple investment and multiple ways money can come in for you. So, Isheri Picora Heights is there as well. The 10% will be off on the 28th of February. So, come first off March, you'll be buying it at the current price. The details scrolling right now on the screen. Now, also, okay, so let me just touch down on that of Arepo. Yes, see, Arepo is one place that I really did not know how massive, how huge, how expensive Arepo is. I have an idea, but until I went into Arepo and did my research fully, that's why I realized, oh, that's why I understand why some of my friends who then live in Arepo used to make a big deal. They used to make a fuss about Arepo. And I'm like, what do you mean? But then I know more why. So we introduced that as well. Still selling on pre-launch. We have two things for you in Peak Gardens. Areku. It's inside Vera Estate. So this is an estate that is see you can buy it now. They get a location and start building. It's not for a long term investment. That's why this is not a long term investment. Not to say that you can't hold it to. That's not what I mean. I mean you can hold it if you want. But I'm just saying for those who say, oh, I like the mainland lovers, this is good for you. So it's still currently going on pre-launch price, and immediately after the election, I'm sure they'll set a date that they will launch it. So the date is not fixed, but don't snooze on it. Get on board if you're buying the 600 square meter for just 20 million. This is the most affordable land in Nagwepo. Trust me when I tell you that. And of course, you can buy the 300 square meter as well. And then we have the bungalows. Yay! We have the 3-bedroom, semi-detached bungalow selling right now, and the fully detached 3-bedroom bungalow selling as well. These prices are on pre-launch, 25 and 30 million naira. If you don't get on board right now, the price will change anytime from now. That's the truth. Because for pre-launch prices or offers, what happened is they have a number of plots they slate for pre-launch prices. They have a number of units they slate for pre-launch prices. So once they exhaust those units, which I really probably cannot tell, you just call and they say, oh, sorry, today. They can just say, yo, tomorrow is pre-launch is done. Even sometimes way before they launch the property. So that's why I always say that when it comes to pre-launch offers, a lot of the time it's best you just reserve your units or your plot just at the right time, which is all you need is just 20% of 25 million naira if you're buying the semi-detached, or 20% of 30 million naira if you're buying the fully detached. And of course, for the land, 20 million naira is of course 20% as well. So moving to the next one, Ekpe. We introduced recently as well Kora City Irai. Now, you know this Kora City has different places. I know that a lot of people are beginning to get confused about which one is this one, which one is that one, all this Kora City, Kora City. Now, we talked about it last year. When they unveiled the Kora City, which is a juvenile investment, we told you guys that it's around different cities. That's coming to cities around you. In fact, there's going to be Kora City in Ekiti, in Ogun State, in Oyo State, in Ondo State, in Abuja, all the way, even in Benin. So just get ready. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. So, hey, a new one has been unveiled. For Ekpe, we had last quarter in 2022, we had the one in Igboye, and they kicked off with the one in Igboye and the one in Omu, which some people already know about, and they had invested way before now, before it's been converted into Curiosity. But this one is in Iraye, okay? Iraye is a different part away from whether you know about Omu or you know about Igboye, okay? It's a different part of Ekpe or vibes. It's very close to the results, the Ekpe results, very close to their local market, the fish market. I did a video on this channel where I went to the fish market, and that fish market that I showed you guys, this Iraye is very close to the fish market actually, because when you come in from Lekki Ajo Oasis, you're entering into Ekpe where you have that big fish. You're just going to go through the local market, the fish market, and go straight down, and then voila, it's not far from this local market as well. So that has been introduced, all inclusive, at 2.5 million naira for 500 square meter, all inclusive, meaning that you are buying the land at around 1.5 million naira. That's the most cheapest land right now in Ekpe. So yes, this is very cheap, and we have the promo of buy 6 get 1 free. Buy 6 get 1 free. For that of Omu, that of Igboye is still going actually. You still can buy 6 plots and get 1 free. It's just that for Omu, you're buying a 4 million naira per plot, all inclusive. For Igboye, you're buying a 5 million naira per plot, all inclusive. Now for Iraye, all you need is 500,000 naira initial deposit, and then you can key into it. There's a payment plan actually, but not on the promo. For anyone keying into the promo of buy 6 get 1 free, ladies and gentlemen, you're paying within 3 months. Okay, everything has to come in within 3 months. Your 2.5 million naira times 6 has to come in within what? Within 3 months. But if you're buying 1 plot, 2 plots, of course you can do your regular 6 months is considered as outright without interest, and of course 1 year you can spread your payment all to 1 year with interest. So if you're doing 1 year payment plan, you're definitely paying 3 million naira per plot for 1 year, which is amazing. Buy deposit 500,000 naira and spread your 2.5 million naira across 1 year. That's it on Curiosity Iraye. Now let's go back to the houses as well. So we have a couple of houses that the prices will be reviewed upward come 6th of March, which is just less than 10 days to go. And I'll start with one of my favorite one, which is the avocado apartment. Oh my god! Have you guys seen the tour I did of that apartment, and where I was screaming with excitement? I was like, ah. Because let me just confess, that's the first time I actually entered into that place. Because while they were doing construction, for safety reasons, I don't like to go up there. I just, But when I entered, seeing it all plastered, my God, that is big. So hey, I know a couple of people who saw that video and were like, what? Immediately they called, and they've been on it for a while, but they didn't made up their mind. But when they saw that my video, saw the space and everything, like, what? No way am I missing out on this one. And they did pay their initial deposit, and then now they are on the journey of owning an apartment in the avocado luxury and smart apartment located in Abuja GRA. Now this is a property that is also strategically located in the only GRA that is on the island. It's in fact first prestige. I think it sounds interesting. I own the property in the only. Okay, so I played too much. Let's be serious now. So yes, the price will be reviewed upward come March 6th. So you still have now till March 6th to do what? To make your reservation, whether you're buying a 1 bedroom, the 2 bedroom, or the 3 bedroom. The details are scrolling on the screen as suspect. Now, that's it on the avocado. In fact, I think we should just show you guys a little clip. Just so in case you missed out, you didn't watch the video. The video was uploaded, I think, a day ago, thereabouts. I don't know. Yeah, a day ago. Yeah, so just, you know what, take a pause, go and see the video we uploaded yesterday, and go enjoy that view. Oh my god, more work is still currently going as we speak. And you know what is exciting for me is the fact that we're gonna have landlord and landladies, or tenants from the landlord and the landladies who have invested living here this year. Oh my god, that's gonna be like awesome. Do you know how many people are looking for places to rent in Abidjan? Abidjan is now a choice location. I mean, like, if you don't get it, you need to come and ask me one question. You see Abidjan, owning a property in Abidjan, don't pass it on. I've said it before. What happened in Aja is what's happening in Abidjan now. Some people took Aja for granted, like Aja, Aja, I'll get to it. When they were now ready to get to it, Aja is now selling at 15 million per plot. Well, ladies and gentlemen, moving away from Abidjan, yes, Paragon 2 will be experiencing price increase. It's not only on the houses, yo. Also on the what? On the land. You see that land I just told you is 50 million per plot. Come 6th of March, he's no longer gonna pay 50 million per plot of 500 square meter. He's not gonna pay 60 million naira. Yes, you hear me right. And the 300 square meter as well is gonna be increased upward. You see it on the screen right now. The terraces, the semi-detached, the fully detached. The fully detached is one of my favorite. I love the house. Why though? The space, not me. It's not anything big. It's just that I just like space. Gunny, you get it. I know some people are like me. They just like big space. That 4 bedroom, fully detached duplex is quite spacious. And then one of the things I also like about the fact that, apart from the space, is that you see that prototype of that house, if you want to buy it in Lekki County, and you see Lekki County, Megamond is just a stone throw from Paragon. Oh. In fact, when you pass the back gate, you know, Megamond, for those who know, has a back gate, you just pass the back gate, you just link it, bam, you're in Paragon. Oh. It's about 250 million naira. 300 million naira. I've seen houses, I've gone for house tours, and I'm like, this house is not even as big as this 4 bedroom in Paragon. But it's selling at 300 million naira. Why? Because it's a mega mall, right? Which used to be a swamp, right? But you see, give it 2, 3 years' time. That unit you're looking at, we amount to what we're talking about in Megamall right now. Because I mean, houses in Megamall used to be, I mean, back in the days, 5 years, half a decade ago, 1 decade ago. I mean, a decade ago, people that even invested a decade, 2 decades ago, the decade that they have ago, there were people who really, really took a leap of faith. A decade ago, wow, it was literally water, not even just swampy. You get it. Anyways, what I'm saying is, this is quite very affordable. When I mean affordable, it is affordable. And if you check out the way they're building it, the quality of the building, the material, it's not just being affordable only, it's quality. And then the oh gosh, this is a good buy. And if you're not a big house person, or probably it's not on your budget right now, they have the 2 bedroom terrace as well. In fact, even the 2 bedroom terrace is quite spacious. The 3 bedroom terrace, the 3 bedroom semi-detached, ample space, parking space, the infrastructure in the estate, swimming pool, gym is already existing. You already can see there's electricity already. Again, this estate is going to be like at the avocado. Before the end of the year, the plan of the company is that by June they'll have people moving. I know 2, 3 people who are ready to move in. I know 2 people who had built their house already, their own individual. It's not the house the company is selling, and they're ready. They're done with the plastering. They're just finishing touches. They're getting ready, just waiting for other people who bought terraces as well. Those terraces you see then, they also have people who are ready to move in. They're already on the neck of the company. So trust me when I say they have like 6 people who are ready to move in. So this is not an estate you buy and say you're waiting forever. Give it to the end of this year, is already functional like what we have in the avocado. And you guys know that for what they have done in the avocado is what has helped them to do better in Paragon. So right now, people who are living in avocado are enjoying fantastic power supply, and it's still affordable, very affordable. Unlike some of us, we live in some of the estate that we pay. Let me not just go into it though. The estate I live currently is overhyped. When you say something is overhyped, it's actually overhyped. And I'm like, look at me, oh, why did I go to the avocado? Do you understand? I mean, gosh, some of these estates you see, they're very overhyped. You pay a lot of service charge for zero service. In the avocado, I admire the level of, apart from the light, the security in that estate. They have functional security, functional mobile police. Not some estate. I don't want to put my name right now in my estate. I don't want to tell you guys where I live. So you already have an idea where I live. If I say it there, it will just cause problem because I'm disappointed because the person that owns the estate is one of the people. This is one of the people I admire as a young person in the industry, and then now to now live in the estate, and I realize that management is whacked, security zero, and we pay cutthroat money for no value. I don't like it when I pay money, I don't get value for my money. So I love when we have these estates and we are seeing it already that you're going to get value for your money, and that's what is most important when you're investing in real estate. All right, so moving on, back to the mainland. You see me, I'm taking you guys to the island, and then I take it to the mainland. I'm just shocking you people. Are you guys enjoying the trip? Anyways, back to the mainland. One of my favorite estates, Queen's Garden in Sherry North Opik in Lagos, Nigeria. Yes, that sale is going to experience the houses. It's only houses that is for sale, of course. That also have one of my favorite house type, the fully detached, 5 bedroom, fully detached with a penthouse. I love that house design so much. I've showcased it. I've done an update video. The level at which they are, they're beginning to plaster inside. They're tiling. I can't wait to give you guys another full tour into it. So if is sharing out your location, you like to buy a plot of not a plot of land, sorry, plot of land no longer available. If you like to buy maybe if you call me, I might do something for you if you're interested. However, let's talk about the houses that are officially on sale. Now for the houses, we have three types. We have the terrace, 3 bedroom terrace with a BQ. We have the 3 bedroom semi-detached with a BQ, and this 5 bedroom fully detached. All the prices are displayed on the screen right now, but the price will be reviewed upward as well come 6th of March. So I said, oh, look, there is land, there is houses. What are you guys doing? I'm sure you have seen some of these videos. If you have not, if you scroll down, you will see them. You'll see the full video of the estates. Why wait till you have to pay more when you can pay less now? That's always my mantra. You don't have to wait to pay more. I know some people don't mind. I get it actually. Some people they don't mind. They take their time. They don't mind the extra 5 million, extra 10 million. It's not a big deal. Well, from my own financial professional angle, I feel if you can pay lesser is way better when you're buying into a real estate invest. When you're buying anything actually, I don't think it has to be real estate only. I mean, I want to buy a car. I want to get it lesser as possible. So yeah, saying to you, don't miss out on this opportunity that you have now. Any of these estates, let me see, did I miss anyone out that is on price increase that I didn't talk about? Well, if I did eventually, sorry, I made a list, so I'm not sure I didn't miss anyone out. Now, but I will just talk down on Cora Heights as well. Cora Heights Omo is still selling. Just buy Omo Resorts in Bogije in Lagos, Nigeria. Is still currently selling at the price that it was introduced at. So yes, you want to get something in Bogije, that's right there for you. You should make your reservation in that particular one as well. So hey, I'm going to end up the show today by addressing one more thing before, and I'll give you guys the breaking news that I have. Anyway, so some people will say that some of these places, the prices are overhyped. I know I've talked about this before. Some people feel like, oh, in a pair, why are they selling a plot of land for 20 million naira for a project that will not come until 20 years' time? It will take time. One of my favorite quotes when it comes to real estate is that a smart investor has one thing. If you see smart investors, one thing they have is insights. Okay, insight, foresight. They have foresights, right? That's a one factor that is that you will find in every smart investor anywhere in the world is foresight. And foresight is being able to see things ahead of time, ahead of all this. So people will come and say, when I see people say some of these things, oh, I just understand, I get it. However, let me talk to those who are very, very serious investors. Please don't let anyone say that's and then you get discouraged. I know that I'm not saying that some of these prices are not, some of them are not realistic. I know. And you see me, when it comes to the kind of properties we get listed on our portfolio in Nigeria Realty 24/7, we're always very, you see that we're very strategic, we're very intentional, and we project properties that we believe that they are reasonable in terms of price, in terms of the location, in terms of the title. Okay, for instance, I'm talking about Peak Garden Arikpo. The C of O is still in process, and it has gotten to a particular level that it will come out this year. If you're buying it now, you're getting the edge of first time buyer, people who are the off takers, right? Now, when the C of O comes out, definitely it will shoot out to 40, 45 million naira. I know the company will still sell below market price because market price now is 60 million naira, depending on where you're buying from. Do you understand? So you taking the risk now and then waiting, putting your money down and then waiting for the price. They have given you the leverage as well. So you're leveraging on it now, the price. The same thing happens to some of these prices. Fairmongering. Some people come and say, "Oh, okay." So I've broken this down in a different room. Now let me just touch on it. You guys, some people don't even know that the rate at which government sell land 2 years ago, government allocated, is not the rate they're selling it. They sold it last year, and the rate they're selling it now. So some of the times, these people will also sell what they bought, even though some people overhype the price. Okay, and I say this: the fact that a property is also affordable does not mean that everything is well with that property. Because I've seen some property in Ekpe recently that the noise was everywhere. Everybody was talking about that property. Everybody made it. The noise was, oh my God, it was giving some people headache. Some of us were having headache. And that property, I'm sorry, some people will weep on that property because the title is nothing, nada. In fact, you will make those who bought Cora, who are buying Cora City Omu, or Cora City Igboe, Cora City Iraye right now, they are better off that property that they spent million and then they told them he has a C of Wabi. He has, they were even changing mount. One time it was consent, the other time it was. Anyways, my point is, I'm not here to bash anybody, but I'm just saying that when you're saying some prices are not reasonable, I get the sentiment of some people, but trust me when I tell you, a lot of the properties we have, in fact, all the properties we have in our portfolio, we have done the justification. There are some that when we realize that, when you're saying that you want to now start selling at a certain amount, we just look at you and say, that your price is not real. We get to talk about this too. I mean, what justifies the price, how much you're selling? Because really, we're a consultant. I'm a consultant, okay? I'm not a random salesperson on the street of Lagos. I've always said it. I see some people that even you assume that they are big, they're just salespeople. All they do is just sell a property and they move on. They claim they do checks. Well, even when you think that they do the check, they don't even understand the business. They don't even understand the business. They just come and sell and then they move away. You get it. They don't. You get a for, kind of. I mean, I'm not. See, I've always said it. I'm not a perfect person. I'm a perfect realtor out there. I'm learning every day, and it's interesting things you get to learn every day. So I open up my mind to learn a lot. There's so much I don't even know about this market. I've always said it that this market is dynamic, and that's why I get to look at it somehow when some people compare Lagos real estate market, Nigerian real estate market with Canada, with US, with structured environment. I'm like, do you want to kill us? I mean, in Canada, the girls don't wake up in the morning and change the cost of a survey. Or in Canada, when you pay for a title document or a legal fee for a house, do you get to pay through the back door again before you actually do the payment? But in Lagos, Nigeria, unfortunately, that's what we face. Where you're going to pay official and non-official. And when you pay the official amount, It's nothing. You're not moving anywhere until you pay the honor official. Unfortunately, we're hoping for a better situation. But this, what I'm saying in a nutshell, is a peculiar market. So many things are involved. So please don't over assume sometimes that all the price, some people have concluded their mind. And if you look at people who say these things, they are not even investors. So sometimes I'm wondering, why do you even bother to answer some of these people? They're not even investing. They're just, you know, I don't know, viewers, the audiences, they are the audiences of the market. They are just audience, and then they can say originally. The real investors they don't say some of these things because we hold this conversation. They come for consultation, and then we have this conversation, and then we see it, and then they see which of which works with their plan, and then they go ahead and invest. But sometimes some of these audience, this oja oyibo kind of people, they tend to make a lot of noise and then it affects the intending investor who is coming into the market and do not understand the market here. And then when the person here is say, they say that don't allow anybody to say that to you. Call me, hold what I have one-on-one conversation. Let's have that conversation around it, and I'll break it down for you to the best of my ability professionally. All right, so thank you so much, guys. Whoa. It's really long, actually. Well, it's a conversation. The truth is, sometimes it gets to be. It just takes us to where it takes us. So like when we say, "Has the spirit led?" I'm feeling like a pastor. When pastor comes to the church, say, "Hey, we're gonna go as the spirit led." Do they even say that again these days? Anyways, as the spirit that's led us to be here, and we are finally at the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that for those who had particular candidate, if your candidate today has not been declared as the winner of the position that you are getting for, sorry, don't make it too much issue. Just fishes so soon. The way Yoruba will say, "Amfirara." We will come and interpret that one now. Sorry. Oh my God. To think that I grew up in, that I speak some of this Yoruba, even me, I'm laughing at it. Yeah, but then what I'm saying is, let's just spread love and light. It's okay if your candidate did win, and for those who their candidate won, well, am I going to say congratulations to you? Anyways, whoever win, I mean, I'm looking forward to a better Nigerian as far as I'm concerned, as I've prayed for a better Nigerian, because a better Nigerian is a better for us all. Is a peaceful Nigeria, is a peaceful for us all. Even you are not raised in Nigeria, you are in Nigeria in diaspora. If we are not at peace here, whether we are living here, we are not at peace. Your family member I'm sure there are no one I know that some people who don't have any ties to Nigeria, no family member, nothing. But if you count the fraction, the percent is very small. So even if you are based in anywhere outside the country, you still have your uncle, your auntie, your sister, your brother, your friend, your that you care about that live here. So let's all join hands together and pray for a better, a peaceful, a greater Nigeria. And keep what? The hope what? Alive. Anyway, so like I said, the breaking news, which is the last lap, is that now, ladies and gentlemen, you can hold your own bungalow fully detached in Shangotedo, just behind the monastery. Yes, Ben. Hey, I'm very excited on this one. I'm going to make a dedicated video, so just be on this page. You're going to hear all the information. You can buy a plot of land, sea of whole land, buy a plot of land at just 30 million naira in monastery road. So those of you that have been looking for something on that road, just immediately after the turn at the end of that road, that's where this property is. Drive for now. Hey, just do call me now. Let's talk about it. Don't forget, Firm and Grade has a couple of days to go. Come and make your reservation, and so many other estates that we'll talk about. The importance of this particular episode today is that you get to buy into any of your chosen property before the prices is revealed. Wait. Okay. And now that the election is finally over, okay, we still have one more to go. But I mean, this is the critical one. The critical one, or the one that's causing the whole is, of course, the presidential, and then we're over it as now that you're watching this, and then I think we can have some calmness as we look forward to a better Nigeria. Like I said before, a peaceful one, as we pray and hope for. And I pray that this regime will be better for you and I. Yes, it will be better for us. It will be the best time yet. We will unveil greatness. We will unveil happiness, more joy. We will blossom this new regime, irrespective of who has won as our new elected president. Alright, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next episode. But hey, ensure that you remain safe and awesome just the way you are. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your beautiful, admirable host on this show, Goodness Usman, your family director for Nigeria Realty 24/7, and of course, the queen of landlords makers. So I say to you, what?